It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and we'll see Fred Warner. He picked up a sack last week as part of an 8-tackle game. It's the Bengals and the Jags on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Tonight we wrap up the first 13 weeks of the season, and we got a good Monday nighter in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do
set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Jacksonville. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by one of the most productive QBs in the last decade. It's year 10 for the Fresno Stater now. Here's Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch his development through the years. And right now what you see is a very confident quarterback who has a strong sense of self, totally understands the offense, and knows how to get the ball to his playmakers on the run.
Now a deep ball here, Holman just past the 50. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 14 carries, 57 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. To throw, it's Carr. A short throw to Ingram. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. At the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So now the Bengals get ready for their first drive. And they'll be led out by an exciting athlete. 4th overall pick of the draft out of Florida, Anthony Richardson.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 15 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Hassan Reddick, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 3rd and long for Richardson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Claypool, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw his car. He completes it to Ridley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Coming left is Kamara. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Carr. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Recovered by Cincinnati.
They'll start with the option. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Richardson. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Here's 3rd and 9. Now Richardson back to throw it. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this 1st quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Henry is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, again, the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. The quick slant caught. They wind up with 6 on the hook out here, but it's not enough. Fourth and goal. They'll run. It's Henry. And I don't think he got in. He did it. He's stoned at the 1-yard line.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a turnover on downs.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. And they'll come up second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Kamara up the middle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Here's J.K. Scott now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a fair catch is taken here a step or 2 inside the 45-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. Richardson off the play fake. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
On second down, here's Henry. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. Now a third down throw, and it misses the target, incomplete. So now fourth down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. On play action. Now Carr. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Hassan Reddick. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Complete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Gano's kick is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That's pulled in at the 32. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Off play action. Richardson looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Travis Kelsey, 41 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. A short throw to Ingram. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 19-yard
now Carr.
line.
This one caught by Ridley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, it's Carr. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
12 more yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, give him credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run and then executed.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. They run off tackle right with Kamara. Down to the 42, 2nd down. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Carr. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now Carr. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Bengals getting set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw complete there to Thomas. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Richardson to throw off play action. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
1st down, Bengals.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On the option left, Richardson. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Here is 3rd and 5. Richardson looking to throw this. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Over the middle, complete. It's Schwartz. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Now it's Richardson. This will be caught by Brown. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now throwing on 3rd down, but he cannot connect. They'll try to field goal now with Graham Gano. He hit his first, this one from 38. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Jaguars. Alvin Kamara, 79 yards. And the Jags get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. A final shot before the half. Richardson. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
They go play action with Richardson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Going quickly here to Thomas. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. And the Bengal first down.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Henry up the middle to the 43, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Richardson. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Carr now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On 1st down, Richardson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw. And that will be incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded at about the 28. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. In motion right is Wilson. And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand to Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within one score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Richardson to throw. And this pass broken up. And contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. The busy night continues for Kamara, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. The Bengals set to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Now inside the 25. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Derrick Henry, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now up to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Stephon Diggs, 27 yards. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Now Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Carr. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Carr now on 1st down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, now Carr. He completes it to Ridley. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Kamara try the right side. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Carr. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Jaguars are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now Carr. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now Carr, got to have this one. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Off play action, Richardson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On the option left, Richardson. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 49-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Richardson. Stay. In the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. That's the NFL vet, Calais Campbell, coming in and dragging him down. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Calvin Ridley and the Jaguars back onto the field. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now.
The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And the Bengals grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Now Richardson, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. 7 yards on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Richardson looking to throw this. That's to Kraft, the tight end. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Third down, here's Brown. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Gano's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So Derek Carr in the offense, down by a field goal, just under 2 minutes to go. And they need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And that is incomplete. Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. Carr to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing now is Richardson. Steps away, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Here's Carr. He gets his complete to Diggs, and he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. One final try now for Carr. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score it over.